We are so honored to present our study findings by awarding the 2021 World Institute for Action Learning Market Research Award. The title of our co-authored article is Action Learning for Community Development in a Korean Context, published in Action Learning Research and Practice 2020. Here is the list of co-authors: Seung-hee Park, Yeonju Cho, and Hyun-chul Bong. Park?
Hello, I'm Seung-hee Park. Currently, I am Vice Chairman of the Korea Action Learning Association and work as a learning coach and facilitator to help solve individual and organizational problems. I am happy to be with you in such a meaningful event.
Hi, my name is Bong. I am Professor of Business Administration in Jeonbuk National University. I was the chairperson of KALA for about 10 years. It is my great honor to win the Marquardt Research Award, especially because I translated his book named Action Learning in Action into Korean language 20 years ago, which was the first book ever about action learning in Korea.
Great. My name is Yeonju Cho. I'm an associate professor of the University of Texas at Tyler. And this is such an honor because this is the second time awarding this research award from WIAM. So let us give you an overview of the study, okay? Starting from background. Park?
From 2016 to 2018, we had an interesting project with Bucheon. It was a project to conduct leadership development training to improve the competency of self-governance members using an action learning method. Bucheon is a satellite city of Seoul and has recently been listed as the most densely populated in the nation, and thus has many challenges to resolve and requires local volunteers' leadership development.
Great. So the purpose of the study was to examine the success factors of a leadership development program using action learning for self-governance members in Bucheon, and was to identify the distinctive features of action learning for community development in comparison with action learning for business. We used interview and survey methods, and we conducted 22 interviews with stakeholders. And we also performed the survey with 39 participants. Okay. So here are study findings. We asked two research questions. Question number one, was Bucheon's leadership development program using action learning a success? Park?
Based on the studies of Cho and Egon and Bong and Cho, which defined the success of action learning, we were able to confirm that the participants have brought about meaningful changes from the perspective of proximal and distal.
So here's a figure of proximal outcomes and also distal outcomes, the list of distal outcomes as study findings. We also asked question number two, what are the advantages, success factors, and suggestions of the program? Mark?
We found this through in-depth interviews with the stakeholders and wanted to give meaningful implications to those who would design and implement action learning programs for self-governance members in the future.
So this table shows a synthesis of our study findings, right? Showing advantages, success factors, and suggestions. Okay. So here are some implications for research and practice. Park?
The implications of this study for practitioners who are thinking about introducing an action learning program in the community area. First, it is necessary to understand the program participants, their intentions to participate in the program, and the needs expected from the program in a community that is different from the business sector. Second, in the design process, we should consider distinctive features of action learning for community development. Third, it is important to provide opportunities for participants to experience success in solving local issues. From a research perspective, the implications of this study. First, this study is the first case study of action learning for community development in a Korean context. Second, this study integrated two conceptual frameworks to define success in action learning for community development. Third, we presented some research agenda for future.
Great. So we think the study contributed to the field from three things, including the first leadership development program explored the real issues of a local community and helped participants develop their leadership. The second, this study provided an opportunity to discuss the role of facilitators when working with the local leaders who are not used to action learning for community development. The specific methods, processes, and tools and ways to make a rapport with participants of diverse backgrounds, all of which can be used as references for action learning for community development for future. So the presence of Korea Action Learning Association has been really instrumental, not only to conduct this particular study, but also to disseminate action learning in many organizations in South Korea. Dr. Bong, can you provide some background information about
KALA? As you guys see, KALA was founded in 2005, which means this organization is now 16 years old. The mission of KALA is to help Korean organizations and individuals solve their problems through action learning methodology and philosophy, and to make our country a better place to live. We designed and implemented various action learning programs for private companies, for central government, for local government like Bucheon City, which was the subject of this research, as well as in the area of lifelong learning. Since 2005 until this year, KALA organized the annual Action Learning Conference, in which about 150 professionals participate and share their experiences and knowledges. Because one of our major activities is to conduct academic research and disseminate the results of the researches, this paper has a special meaning to KALA. And every member of KALA was so happy to hear that we won this award. Thank you so much.
And this particular photo shows KALA held International Conference of Action Learning in collaboration with Yuri Bosik's Global Forum for Action Learning 2008. So we give a special thanks to your recognition of our study. This will really encourage us expand our research on action learning for community development. Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.